of cheating.
Intervenes and now Madden driving down Orange, and the cover is made. 1, 2, but Cassidy able to kick out.
Madden is a large man, Shivani, big, strong guy.
Yeah, man, he was drafted in the NFL, offensive lineman, big and strong, drafted by the Jags.
I wonder if he had that mustache when he got drafted.
Sorry, I said by the Jags, but drafted by the Houston Texans.
That's Tony.
Well, that's close. They
Played
both play
for the Jags.
football.
Well, no, I mean, if you're a Jags fan, we all hate the Texans.
I love the
Drop
Jags.
kicks to the knee, and Madden coming in. And Kaz, I think I'm having my own Captain Obvious moment. Shouldn't they technically be MMXN collection?
Yes, MMX. Oh, look at this. This is LA. This is what happens. These people in LA, this is how they kiss. They lick each other's mouth and their teeth. I've seen it in the streets on Claiborne and the other street.
Yeah, name another street.
The one in Hollywood with all the clothes.
Hollywood Boulevard.
That's the one.
How they lick each other's face like that?
Yeah, like Rodeo Jones. Rodeo
Jones,
I
okay.
saw a woman licking a man's teeth on
Oh,
Rodeo.
are you serious?
Yeah, it happened last night. I was over there having drinks by myself. Abdominal stretch right now here by Johnny TV.
Listen, Johnny TV is a top-notch athlete.
Always been.
Always has been, absolutely. I know he's into all this, and Johnny loves Taya. I get it, but man, the guy can really
Big
go.
right hand for Big Boom AJ, but Mark Briscoe, a shot of his own, and Orange Cassidy desperately needs to make this tag, but Johnny TV, oh, wait a second, maybe over leverage, lost his grip on Orange. And
Sunset flip, yeah.
Play-by-play Jones over here.
Trying to help out. Trying to get to that corner is Orange Cassidy to make a tag to Briscoe.
And the tag is made. Now time potentially for some redneck kung fu, courtesy of Mark Briscoe.
Sussex County Jones right here. Look at him.
As Mansoor with the waist lock, but the boots into the face. Johnny TV, the MZ Gary connects on Mansoor.
He's loaded with the kung fu, is Briscoe. Loaded.
Oh, but Johnny TV, double axe handle to the shoulder blades. Oh, but in comes Briscoe, the high boot. The face of Mason Madden.
Briscoe with that kung fu. Trained at one of the world famous dojos in Millsbury, Delaware.
As Briscoe through the ropes, Johnny TV getting blasted.
How do you not love Mark Briscoe? Look what he's doing.
Oh, he's the man.
Yeah, perpetual motion on the outside, celebrating from the Big Boom family. As Briscoe now returning TV.
Everybody's got their family here. Where's my family?
Up in the luxury box.
Yeah, that's
with Joe and Shibata. As Mason, oh, what a choke slam off the top rope.
Big power. Big power there.
Yeah, and
Now
he can
Johnny
do so
TV.
many things.
Sorry,
Johnny
Shibata.
TV.
Yeah, Johnny TV, this guy can do a lot from up top, and I think that's where he's going.
Look at this.
Split leg.
As he calls it, the Superstation. The cover made. The pin, no! Briscoe able to kick out.
I like the name, Superstation. I get it.
Rizzler.
and Big Justice.
On tenterhooks.
Yeah,
Rizzler
getting
cutting a promo.
Yeah.
Got a little hot. Getting fired up.
Fans.
Wow. Less than almost 10 minutes now, man.
Yep. You can join us for Revolution at the top of the hour on Prime Video. Through traditional cable and satellite providers, Triller TV, ppv.com, youtube.com, and Dave and Buster's locations nationwide and internationally. Prime Video, YouTube, ppv.com, main event, Triller TV, and dropkick there by Mark Briscoe. And wait a second, Big Justice on the corner. I don't see Orange Cassidy anywhere. Excuse me, Big Boom AJ, Big Justice, trying to lead the chant and dad.
How we doing, folks?
People in this building, but nonetheless, Big Boom AJ. Bringing the boom here in LA, Tony.
Bringing the boom, big time Costco hammers.
As Mansoor.
Big blows.
And across.
This is a pre-show right now. The actual pay-per-view starts in about a little more than 10 minutes. So these are all jobbers and people nobody really care about.
Stacked up here.
And in comes
But it is a pretty big card tonight, so part of the reason why I wanted to watch tonight, because the matches actually look like they're going to be pretty good. So
and all turned around. Mansoor coming in and
Little side, Soto.
and if one thing AEW does well, it's their pay-per-views. Their pay-per-views are always really good. Their live shows, their weekly shows suck, but their pay-per-views are always really good. So I think we're going to get some really good matches tonight. It should be a pretty good show.
The boom is dead. The boom is dead now.
Well, he's getting choked out right now.
The boom is dead.
The boom is dead. Not.
That's what he said.
No.
Fight up, AJ.
Taz.
Yes.
The boom.
You are currently watching on Twitch or YouTube. If you want to watch the broadcast with the fam, become a subscriber over on Twitch or a patron over on Patreon. Make sure you pay attention to which tier. You need to make sure you pick the right Patreon tier. Connect your either one to Discord, and you should be able to watch the broadcast over in Discord with the fam.
And now you see Big Justice standing up. Never underestimate your opponent, Taz. I know you never did.
AJ
Never.
could be looking for
My
that
cloud bot off.
power boom. But oh, the chop block. Up that
I think my what you call it is off.
Johnny TV.
Oh, the sight of a beautiful lady. Get your attention.
There it is. It's working. Okay, cool.
Oh, God, they'll lick each other's face
Lick
again.
the teeth, lick the mouth, put your tongue in a nostril for God's sakes.
Jeez.
What are we doing?
Wait a second. That's Harley Cameron.
Harley Cameron, oh, girl.
Whoa.
Harley Cameron sending Taya into the barricade, and Taya feeling the wrath. As Big Boom AJ inside the ring, the power. Boom!
Oh, Johnny rolled out.
He rolled out quick.
He looks so gassed, bro. Why he looks so gassed?
That's the problem with these multi-man matches, Tony. You take your eyes off of one of the other two men on the opposition. You leave yourself open.
Oh, wait a minute. Big Justice. Now, don't get in the ring there, kid. Get out of the ring.
Don't do that.
What is he doing?
Wait a second. Big Justice.
What in the world is Big Justice doing?
Big Justice, a power boom of his own.
Justice with a big power bomb. And look at the fans. They're going crazy. Ref never saw it.
Oh, this is wonderful.
You got to give the people what they want.
This is the equivalent to I Show Speed and Kai Cenat coming into the ring and wrestling. So with Logan Paul.
Wiped out.
Oh, kid,
Big Boom AJ.
No,
Big Justice, get out of the ring, kid. Somebody get him out of the ring.
No, don't do this, man. He's a kid.
Oh, no. Wait a second, Briscoe.
Redneck Kung Fu to the rescue.
The orange punch. And now, a triple power. Boom!
Whoa, that was big.
1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, and Big Boom AJ.
Little assist from Harley Cameron as well.
Yeah, Harley Cameron, she's had her run-ins with Taya Valkyrie and Deonna Purrazzo over the last few weeks, but tonight, helping keep things fair and square for Orange Cassidy
And
for
there's
Mark Briscoe.
a lot
and
going
for
on there, dude.
Big Boom AJ.
A lot of moving parts.
You know, the great thing, guys, the excitement is just beginning. Just beginning here tonight.
Look who's coming down the ramp.
What I'm hoping is the
Might not be good for these three men in the ring.
Wait a second.
YouTube stream works,
Collision, Tony. The Murder Machines, Brian
because I was trying to play it earlier and it kept giving me playback errors. So
Cage was at the gym today.
hopefully we don't have that problem.
Oh, take a look at this, would you?
Someone's gonna
Powerhouse.
stuff here.
marching in the ring. Must have been up in the rafters to get that jersey with the spine buster on Mason Madden.
Yeah, Hobbs is truly a powerhouse, and
Magic
Murder Hawk
Johnson
Monster.
Hobbs, baby.
Yes, exactly. Murder Hawk and Brian Cage didn't want no part of that. What the hell is this now? What's going on here?
Adam Devine, Tony Cavallero from the Righteous Gemstones now.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
wait a second! Double choke slam! We are
What is going on
coming
here?
completely unglued here.
Yeah, this is definitely the pre-show.
We're not even.
I'm not mad at this though. You know what? I would rather you put all of your celebrity spots on the pre-show than the main show. Leave the main show to the wrestlers. Let the pre-show have all the shenanigans and the ridiculousness. I actually appreciate that.
Absolutely, man. You damn right it is. I'm loving this. This is a great way to set the stage for what we got tonight.
I get it. It's like a Barbie Oppenheimer thing.
They just play a different song. I'm begging you.
But Revolution less than 5 minutes away. Top of the hour. Live on pay-per-view. Prime Video. Through traditional cable and satellite providers. Triller TV, YouTube, PPV.com. Nationwide at your local Dave & Buster's locations. Internationally, you can join us on Triller TV, YouTube, PPV.com, main event, as well as Prime Video. There you see the QR code. Scan it at the bottom of your screen and join
Ruben,
us.
what's good? What's good? I'm doing all right. Just watching some AEW.
Where we will see a grudge match of epic proportions. MJF, Hangman Adam Page, one-on-one tonight. Revolution live on pay-per-view. Let's take a look at how we got here.
You are looking at the youngest and fastest rising star in professional
I think the main event is Edge versus Mox. Excuse me, Cope versus Mox. I still hate that name.
You came walking into this company with all the buzz and propaganda in the world. You were the golden boy, the chosen one. You know what I came in with? A scarf and a mic. I walk better than you. I talk better than you. I am better than you.
You have spent 5 years cheating, scheming your way to the top.
You name one thing you do better than me, Hangman.
I know what is right.
This should be a good match.
You want to talk about buckshots? I got a bullet with a name on it, and it reads, Hangman! 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 You want to shoot, cowboy? Well, then so I've watched on as hypocrites have chanted cowboy shit at a faker, a phony, a pretender, when I'm right here. You're a part of a generation that got to watch the best to ever do it, and you people chose him?
I hate it when a little bitch spits in my face.
I earned everything.
The tag team titles, the world championship, and a family. Through all of this,
Everybody loves Hangman Adam Page. After everything you've done, do you love you?
he never would have had it any other way. If your career ended tonight, what would they say about you?
I guess now's the part where we find out who's actually real. You can be the main character all you want. I got no problem being the bad guy.
Holy
Christopher Daniels, you decided to poke and prod the devil. Your boy, the gutless coward.
There is so much vitriol between MJF and Hangman Adam Page.
You got me wanting to prove a point to your shitty little Mark fan club. You people love when your precious cowboy burns things.
Max, stop.
Let me prove my point, he screamed.
He's losing his mind.
Completely deranged. MJF dragged out of Sacramento earlier tonight. It took an army to separate him and Hangman Adam Page, but there will be nothing holding these men back as Revolution Revolution kicks off with this massive grudge match in just moments, live on pay-per-view, fans. We will see you on the other side for Revolution.
See if this thing works now. It's still not working. Spent $50 on this fucking pay-per-view and it's not working. I don't understand this. Does anybody know what's going on with this? Why it's giving me playback error?
Revolution.
Yo, this is about to piss me the fuck off. All the way off.
Joined by the human suplex machine.
It won't stay on.
Tony Schiavone and the Dapper Yapper Justin Roberts in.
It won't stay on. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm about to put a fucking hold. No, I apparently am the only one having this fucking problem. I was trying to fix it earlier and it's not working.
Side of a wrestling ring.
Oh, yes, MJF, I agree, is insecure. And he's out there.
Dr. Ken Jones.
That's
Dr. Ken.
Yeah, Dr. Ken. Yeah.
6 seasons in the movie Jones.
There's a lot of doctors. But anyway, MJF, yes, insecure, out there, crazy. He went for some.
Pat, I swear, bro, I'm about to crash out, bro. This shit's about to piss me off. It was never on Max to begin with. I've tried that. Try it again just to prove to you that it's fucking bullshit.
They've also felt the lowest of lows. But tonight,
You gotta be kidding me, bro. How'd I get my money back for this shit, bro? This is some bullshit. Am I the only one having this fucking problem, apparently? Apparently I am. What the fuck?
meaning the people.
Right.
Why do you cheer for Hangman Adam Page but boo me? And it's because Hangman Adam Page, he's sincere. He's believable. He's not a conniving manipulator like MJF.
Yeah, there's a litany of things why fans boo MJF. But we're looking at two former world champions.
Figure out how to get my money. Yeah.
Become the longest reigning AEW World Champion by accident. He has the skills to back it up, and that's the thing, Taz, that's so difficult.
Might have to restart my computer again. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this shit out. It's not on Max. I spent money on this fucking thing. No, I don't.
Deadeye attempted. Hangman kicking out. MJF there. Short thrust kick to the jaw of Hangman. And now MJF, he was looking for power. Driver but finds a Deadeye courtesy of Hangman. 1, 2, no.
Oh, in the nick of time, he just scooted out.
Yeah, that Deadeye.
Wow, that's a hell of a move, guys.
Yeah. You can see a little perplexed, little, I don't want to say frustrated is Hangman, but man, that Deadeye right on top of your head just compresses.
I think that did it.
It's the fans.
I had an ad blocker
Los
on.
Angeles showing respect to both athletes. And this is the thing, Tony. MJF chooses to ignore seemingly moments like this when
We're
he is
good
being
for now.
respected by the fans.
Thought he's in his own head.
As Hangman sent to the outside, MJF was waiting.
MJF has had Hangman scouted the bulk of the smash, except for that part.
Yeah, the heat seeker blocked by Hangman.
Buckshot!
Shot was not.
Cover him!
Covers made. 2.
Oh, God, I saw that a mile away.
Well, it was smart, Max sense, ring presence of MJF to know where he was, even though he got his clock cleaned to get that 3 count to stop with the foot.
Longest reigning former AEW World Champion, MJF.
406
Well,
days.
I had one on for Twitch.
Longer than any single reign in AEW history. And it's moves like that, it's ring awareness like that. to borrow a phrase, you have to give the devil his due.
Absolutely. Good call on that. Now we're going to see. Seems like Hangman's getting frustrated here. And maybe that's not a good sign.
MJF for that salt to the earth. That Fujiwara armbar, but not much going on.
Because I knew the VPN would get in the way, but I turned that off. Because it wouldn't even start with the VPN on.
And remember, Hangman's won championships with that buckshot. Now just a short arm lariat, and the cowboy rears back and now heads to the outside.
Like the third or fourth time he's tried this.
Well, he hit one, as we know, with a buckshot. Right. If he hits this buckshot, it's over. There's no way Max is going to kick out.
Yeah, Tez
won't put his foot on the rope or anything.
Talked about the chin of MJF.
Oh,
okay.
Smart, man. I'm sorry. You're right. Not, it's smart.
He is shrewd.
Okay, we're back. We're okay.
You gotta know when to fold him, right? And that's exactly what happened. And Max knows he's not physically able.
Crash out aborted.
Buckshot, he just dumps himself out the ring. It's smart.
Creates distance. Gives himself, MJF, time to breathe, time to recover.
And it also pisses off Hangman.
That's the other point. Frustrates Hangman Adam Page. Potentially Hangman putting himself in a position to make an unforced error. As charging in, and there it is. Put the commentator's curse on Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, that's what happened, man. You're right. That was a lot of impact, but Hangman able to still control MJF's body. You can see he's shaking out that left arm. You get a lot of tingles when something like that happens. Numbness throughout that whole shoulder and forearm.
And Hangman, he is an orthodox striker. He does execute that buckshot with the right arm, but that's
coming.
That left arm. Oh, wait a second now, MJF.
Nice counter to the soundbar.
MJF, the salt to the earth, center of the ring. Hangman, you can see trying to get his hip underneath him, trying to avoid being flattened out by MJF, Taz.
Stay on that wrist, Max. Don't move to the hand. There's more pressure on the elbow and the deltoid.
Hangman was determined to hit the buckshot again, and I really think that's worked against him.
Yeah, I think you're right. A little bit kind of hell-bent on the buckshot. And Max has, like I said, like it or not, he has had Hangman scouted well throughout this match.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but MJF has wrestled a tremendous match here.
And now brought back towards center. The crossface is cinched in.
I love it when that happens. You don't see that enough.
As Hangman up to his knees, that alleviates some, but not all of the pressure, but allows him crucially to make this crawl, this desperate crawl to the bottom rope.
Not only the head, but that
People just let them crawl to the rope. I'm like, what are you doing? Pull them back.
That he worked on.
Once that bottom rope does Hangman, he wants to get.
Yeah, but MJF using it to vault, bring the action back to the center of the ring.
A modified version of a Jujigatami while a man is belly down, and you scissor up that arm.
And for arm breaker.
Yeah.
As Hangman, can he weather this storm?
Max could take that instep and push the right arm, the armpit up of Hangman. That would get a tap out, but it's easier said when you're sitting at a desk here, not in the ring.
And I like how MJF, he's trying to manipulate that hand of Hangman Adam Page to force the arm to turn counterclockwise, Taz.
You're right, that's exactly what he's doing. Complete joint manipulation of the elbow, the wrist, and the shoulder, the deltoid.
But Hangman
grab that wrist now.
Within fingertips of getting to the bottom rope, but MJF collects both arms of Hangman.
Now he just needs to roll where he's right, Taz, you would think, right?
Yeah,
I know easier said than done.
It is. Again, we saw MJF do it earlier. We just saw Hangman do it again. Smart, as they would say in amateur wrestling, mat sense, right? That's knowing where you are on a mat or in a ring or what have you, and that's what we just witnessed Hangman do.
And Taz, Hangman Adam Page, crucially a little taller than MJF, able to use his length to get that leg on the bottom rope to force the break.
But as we can see, guys, Hangman's arm is in bad shape. I mean, it really, you can see the issues he's having with that arm.
And that really neutralizes a lot of the offense from Hangman Adam Page, not just the buckshot lariat, but also the deadeye. You need that arm to control your opponent when they're inverted on your back.
Absolutely, it's vital.
And now more trouble for Hangman, because you know what MJF's going to go right. What's he doing?
Taking that headset off Tony Schiavone, and now
your hero's a zero. He's a nobody, and you all know it. You all know it. I'm the fucking man around here.
Of course, we can't condone the language of MJF, nor the message.
I gotta say, MJF is definitely one of the best heels working today.
Flying high than you can imagine. Oh boy, Hangman maybe thinking.
Yeah, but it's C-Taz couldn't control MJF with that left arm.
Correct. MJF coming at Hangman quick, just ate an elbow.
Now Hangman was on the corner of the barricades and the moonsault. Oh my God! Using MJF's momentum to pick him up, and MJF kicks the legs, and now a running. That had to break his neck.
Oh yeah, it's over. Just get the match is over.
No, I mean, the ring may be irrelevant, Taz.
Yeah, exactly right. I'm just saying, as far as getting victory, I mean, that was insane.
Doc Sampson is right there. He needs to really think about this. He's talking to our referee. Here it is again, Taz.
Yeah, well, it was a great counter, like this or not. It was, I don't think I've ever seen a pile driver done like that on a chair on the outside.
And
I
Taz,
don't remember that happening.
Chairs like that, they typically collapse under the weight of both men, and
That didn't.
didn't, and that is
That's
probably
wild.
for Hangman.
It's like hitting straight steel and concrete.
And Max has rolled.
Wants to count out victory.
Yeah,
I
he
think,
sure
but
does. That's what he's calling for. And the count starts from Bryce Remsburg.
And of course, our ringside physician, Dr. Michael Sampson, is checking on Hangman as Bryce Remsburg makes the count. Is a 10 count.
It was a horrible scene, guys. And we've seen a lot of horrible things.
Yeah, I do not think that Hangman's going to answer this 10 count here, guys. I think this match is going to go to a victory via count out.
I mean, you saw his head buckle, right? Like that wasn't.
6 now from the referee.
Doc may have to make a call here.
There's no shot he's gonna get up.
He's not stopping his count. He's coming up to 8.
He's gonna get up. He's gonna get up.
Can you believe this?
He's got a second to get his ass in the ring.
9, and Hangman beats the count.
Look at his shoulder from hitting those steel steps. But it's more than that, is his neck Excalibur.
But that's where it all started to go downhill for Hangman Adam Page, and MJF is just tears.
I need to see the science behind that. There's no way he should have come out of that.
Win the match. I mean, that is odd that someone would cry.
I think he thought he had the victory in hand.
And not me! Why you and not me? What's so special about you?
Well, he's not an ass, for one thing.
About you? Why not me? Why not me?
This is the insecurity, Tony. This is the insecurity on display for the world to see.
Jealousy also, insecurity, jealousy, all those things. Max got to get control of himself here. He's losing his control.
Going for the heat seeker here, Excalibur.
You know, the damage already done to Hangman's neck. Wait a second, Hangman.
Look at this. My God, with him on his back.
How he got the power to do that.
Do it. Dead eye center of the ring. And Hangman still clutching his neck. He's got the arms of MJF double.
Oh, God, he landed right on his face.
Angel's wings delivered. Message delivered to MJF.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Max has got to be done. I looked off the monitor. His face hit that canvas face first, man.
God.
MJF, that assault on Christopher Daniels coming back to him in spades.
Great call, Excalibur. That was a definite message.
I don't even think he needs to go for the buckshot.
He's going to go for, like I said, he's determined here.
He is. He's got a crazed look in his eyes, did Hangman.
As MJF dazed, looking up.
No way that Max, that MJF knows where the hell he even is right now.
And you can see on spaghetti legs is MJF as Hangman.
It up here.
Lariat.
Wow.
There is your winner, Hangman Adam Page.
Tremendous
Wow.
opening match, guys. You got to admit that. Good God.
Absolutely, both men. I mean, a lot of emotion in this battle. Both these guys are not going to feel right tomorrow morning with their bodies. I promise you that. They beat the living hell out of each other.
But a victory here tonight for Adam Page over MJF. 2 men.
I just just want to say something, though, Excalibur, and you and Tony can attest this because you were here from the very beginning in AEW. I came in a little bit after, not much after.
Yeah,
but
the chair spot was wild.
Two guys.
That was wild.
Were in the beginning of AEW when it first started, just kicked off this huge pay-per-view in a massive market like Los Angeles, in a massive building, and they kicked each other's ass, and it was amazing.
Taz, that was the direction I was headed.
Yeah.
Two foundational pieces of AEW since day one. Two men that represent not just the future of this company, but the future of the sport of professional wrestling.
Well said, well said.
You know what? I never thought I would say this, but I'm going to say it. A lot of respect for MJF.
Absolutely. I mean, this I thought was the end.
Yeah, me too.
This power driver was very innovative. I think it was a desperation deal by MJF. But watch this.
That's crazy.
It was the Deadeye first.
Angels wins is, I think, is going to be next. Watch the face if we can get a shot of MJF here. Look at that.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
That didn't break his neck.
I mean, that's the Angels' wings when it's delivered with anger, when it's delivered with aggression, Taz. And that's because of the disrespect MJF showed to a man that was a mentor for Hangman Adam Page in Christopher Daniels.
What a physical battle. Great job by both men.
What an opening match. What an opening match.
And MJF learning you reap what you sow.
I feel like both of those were rough.
She's called her shot. She is called out.
I think so. That was the receipt for the chair spot. I think so.
Has her eyes on the TBS
Because
champion.
both of those were rough. Those landings were rough.
Changes everything. I am the greatest TBS champion of all time.
Every title defense, a work of art.
I am the blueprint, the standard, the conversation, the CEO. 4 belts, my name.
There you go, Biz.
Momo, you won the first ever International Women's Cup. You can challenge any champion. Have you made a decision?
I choose Mercedes Moné.
Watanabe, one of
Mercedes Moné.
in the Stardom promotion.
去年の夏、モネに負けてめちゃくちゃ悔しかったけどまた戦いたいと。Momo, you made a big mistake choosing me.
Nobody's going to stop the money train, and not even Momo.
The greatest TBS champion of all time has put herself in harm's way.
A meteora from the top. Momo with the prize. She can win at Revolution.
I will stop the Moné train.
Let's go, Momo.
Taz is tagged out. In comes Nigel McGuinness, and we are on the precipice of a TBS championship match.
Is it worth it to get the Bloodline edition? I mean, if you're into cosmetics, yeah. But other than that, other than having access to the season pass and which you can get with the Dead Man edition, and maybe some extra characters I think come with the Bloodline edition, but that's about it.
Last night on Collision, a very successful match against the Professor.
So I'm pretty sure you can get those same characters just by playing the game, if I'm correct on that. I'm not sure though.
See anything in her face?
I saw a lot in her face. She is really concerned about this because for Momo, this is not only a chance to win a title, but this is a chance to avenge what happened to her back in August of 2024. And that was losing to Mercedes for the New Japan Strong Women's title, which she proudly displays.
I'm surprised Biz ain't here. Where he at? I know he watching.
Tony, it's a chance for Momo Watanabe to do both of those things, to win the TBS championship, to avenge that loss, but it's a chance to defeat somebody that's a global superstar in Mercedes Moné. I mean, think about it. You see her on TV, you see her courtside at Boston Celtics games, you see Mercedes all over the world, and Momo has a chance to to hand Mercedes Moné her first loss inside an AEW ring. So a lot more than just the TBS Championship riding on this match for Momo Watanabe.
Absolutely, and for Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, but this his girl. I'm surprised he ain't here right now.
As you guys, I'm sure would agree, momentum is a big factor in any match.
No question about it. The confidence on the face of Mercedes Moné, clear as day. I've said it before. Mo Moné, Mo problems, but Mo Watanabe might be a BIG problem for the TBS champion. Pick up on that reference, son? You bet you did.
I think it's great as we celebrate Women's History Month that we have such great stars here tonight. Not only this match, but of course the Hollywood ending coming up for the AEW Women's World Title. The women's division right now, the best it's ever been in AEW.
I think it's bold of you, Nigel, to make an East Coast hip-hop reference here in LA, but well, I digress.
The less said about that, the better, please. Thank you very much. I have to walk home tonight.
As Mercedes Moné, Momo Watanabe squaring off. Referee Stefan Smith drawing the assignment for this match, and Momo winning the International Women's Cup four-way match at Wrestle Dynasty earlier this year, January 5th at the Tokyo Dome. And by winning that match,
setting up for Moné to fight Athena. Oh, is that legit?
In CMLL, in Ring of Honor, and in AEW. She chose this match. She chose to challenge Mercedes Moné because of that previous encounter you mentioned, Tony, back in August. Momo, I think she felt like she learned a lot from that first match with Mercedes Moné and has a chance to come here to LA, come to Revolution, and upstage the champion.
So what you're saying is Momo's not winning tonight, is what you're saying.
At 15-0, Mercedes Moné is the hottest right now in women's wrestling, and that includes our world champion right now.
Momo, she's been wrestling as a professional since 14 years of age. And faking out the champion there. And
that means cute in Japanese.
Thank you, Nigel.
There you go. You need any more help? Tony, I'll be right here.
I know you will.
As now this evolving into a shoving match. Mercedes snatches that side headlock. Momo.
I mean, no, but a man can hope, right?
Standout baseball softball player.
Wow, that's why she brings the bat in, right?
That's why she brings the bat, and that's why she swings it
well
with such force. As
Mercedes is overrated.
Champion Athena found out in that
I will die on that hill.
Match. It was Athena that was pinned after Momo cracked Athena in the head with the baseball bat and handing Athena. Oh, wait a second, roll up here. Momo very wisely sneaks out, not even allowing the one count.
Wow.
First pinfall loss in more than 2 years in that four-way match. Now,
didn't have the momentum for the arm drag.
Momo picking up on the tricks of the champion. She got caught with that the first time these two crossed paths back in August. Now Momo coming into this match equipped with a counter.
How about that hammerlock, chinlock combination by Momo?
Crossface chicken wing. Think of a number of stars who've won titles with that. Wait a second.
Momo trying to fight out of this head scissors by the champion. Now adjusting her grip, and wait a second, no, Mercedes drops into a pinning predicament. Momo.
I still never saw what everybody saw in her, talking about how great she is in the ring. I've never seen a great performance from her.
Focus now on that left arm. And as you can see, Mercedes just shaking the wrist, the arm, and gets kicked.
Even the Bianca-Sasha match, which I thought was a good match, Bianca carried that match.
The strikes that Watanabe is known for. Hard kicks, high angle suplexes as well. A penchant for violence.
Oh, but looking for the Meteora, Mercedes. She likes to use that Meteora herself and had it scouted.
Look how Mercedes is wrenching back on the chin and the neck here.
Gonna try to keep her body weight across the hips of Watanabe to get more pressure, but you can see from the trajectory there, Watanabe close to the bottom rope and will get there, forcing a break.
Foot on the bottom rope. Referee Stefan Smith starting the 5 count as Momo hangs on to that bottom rope, uses the up kick to send Mercedes back towards center, creating some distance between herself and the champion.
Mercedes will have none of it. She comes back now for the third time. Third time a charm. Whoa.
Well, third time, but crucially, Mercedes didn't go after the feet of Momo. She went high and she connected with that Meteora to great effect.
See the whiplash for Watanabe, who's now prone on the apron, wide open. Oh, but look at this. The TBS champion, the greatest TBS champion of all time, raising the stakes.
She looked at the floor, Nigel.
Mercedes looked over her shoulder. Momo nearly got a back body drop on the champion. They're both women jockeying here on the apron. Very dangerous territory.
Oh, my God.
Mercedes finds her feet on the floor. Momo hanging on desperately to that top rope.
This could be the turning point of the match right now. Momo hits the floor.
Oh, Momo.
Power bomb on the outside by the TBS champion.
Wow, and now Stephon Spencer's checking to see if Momo's okay.
Look at that. There is a price to pay when you mess with Monet. First the knees, but just watch the impact here. Oh, you could see Watanabe knew she was going, did her best to get her hands to protect the back of her head.
Yeah.
But there's only so much you can do.
And Tony, this is a tough match for Momo Watanabe, not just because, wait a second, Mercedes cover here too, and Momo able to kick out, but Watanabe last night on Collision, cross paths with the Professor Serena Deeb. I mean, just to turn around and face somebody, I mean, just two world-class talents in Serena Deeb and Mercedes.
I watch Stardom? No. I just know her because she's in the match.
And Serena had a great match.
And I'm pulling for her because I don't care for Mercedes.
Stretched Momo every which way but down.
And Momo got the win, Nigel, with that peach sunrise, that half Nelson, that pump handle bridging suplex.
If she can hit that on the champion, hold on.
Meteor into a pinning predicament. Momo able to kick out once again.
One would certainly think she'd in with the opportunity of scoring the upset, and that's not to take anything away from Watanabe, who is an incredible
Billy
representative.
Starks,
Oh, there we go.
who's been under the tutelage of the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion Athena for quite some time. Really come along a long way and maybe allying herself. We've seen her backstage with Momo Watanabe.
Well, Billy, as we know, still in the formative years of her career, a very, very student of the game, Nigel.
Well, one thing she needs to learn is not to stick her nose in the business of the greatest TBS champion of all time. She might get it knocked off.
Well, I think that Mercedes started that.
Oh,
wait a second.
Watch out, here we go.
Mercedes gets countered, but rolls through. Momo has the champion inverted, and now, oh, down goes Mercedes. 1, 2, no.
Man, Mercedes, some strong legs to get out of that.
Resilient as ever. And you're seeing the reason now. 15 successful title defenses. I think I'm correct there. Is that right, Tony?
That is correct.
Sometimes it's hard for me to pay attention when you talk.
As
right
Momo
now.
trying to close the distance. Mercedes waiting with that back elbow. Oh, pawing boot, catching Watanabe right on the jaw. As now snap suplex, but maintaining control.
Fans know it.
Here it comes. The late, great Eddie Guerrero.
And Mercedes
doesn't have to lie, cheat, or steal. Oh, wait a second.
They actually didn't say it.
inspired by the late
Nope.
Eddie Guerrero, but
There it is. Spoke too soon. There it is.
as
Momo stealing this from the TBS.
Oh, we almost got away with the chat. We almost got away with it.
Mercedes changes tack, the knees to the midsection. As both women jockeying for position in the corner.
Oh, my God.
All right, look at this, Mercedes.
It's the tree of woe for Mercedes. I mean, you get a foot underneath that turnbuckle there, you're stuck. Nothing you can do.
Very hard as the official trying to help out. Oh, wait a second. Again, those brutal kicks.
And Mercedes powerless. Stopped him as Watanabe.
Hit again.
You hear that?
Teeing off.
Mercedes getting worn out here, guys. Worn out.
Momo, a great throwback to the glory days of the All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling.
You see Mercedes not smiling now like she was in the early moments of this match. That confidence quickly leaving the champion, quickly as the oxygen in her lungs was leaving her, as Momo peppered her with kicks, and now the drop kick.
I think
So
Mercedes
Momo.
was smart enough to know that there would be some offense and some things she would have to come back from And we're in the midst of that right now.
Well, oh, wow. Again, a brutal drop kick in the corner we've seen with Monet. Both of her encounters for the TBS title with Chris Statlander. How much punishment she endured, yet still left with the title.
Oh, God, that...
Momo, the leaping drop kick in the corner. Mercedes may be out here.
That rocked her head, Excalibur. That rocked
Watanabe, she senses it, looks for the cover. 2.
Not much stood on the kick out, but Watanabe had to be hoping for a drop kick. Sorry, hoping for a knockout there. The champion's so close to the ropes. That's the only way you're ever going to beat someone. Right there. Oh, but look at this.
Let's go, Momo. Let's go, Momo. Kick her again.
Just laying it in right
One
now.
more time.
No defense at all.
And Tony, I mean, you've spent so many years calling baseball on so many levels. Wait a second here. Now, Mercedes.
Yes, Momo.
There it is again. Crossface chicken wing in the center of the fingers.
She wasn't ready.
Mercedes in the center of the ring. Momo. Is she on the verge of a star-making victory here? No, Mercedes counters. 2 and no.
What a counter by Mercedes, my God.
Brilliant awareness from the greatest TBS champion of all time.
Duck underneath as now Mercedes once again finding herself in the grips of Watanabe. But backstabber. And Tony, the point I was going to make about baseball, with that background that Momo has, that power-hitting background, that allows that torque of the hips, it allows her to turn over those kicks so effectively.
That's a great call, because you have to have strong hips. You have to swing right through the baseball, as they say, with the power hips. Take a look again.
Swinging through something, the knees right into the spine, the lower lumbar of the challenger, the champion, purely, completely in control. This is Mercedes Monet's match to lose.
This is a very, very physical TBS title match. I don't think it surprises anyone, but man, it's really...
There it is.
Now Meteora by the champion. The legs are hooked, and whoa, late kick out by the challenger.
I just noticed how shiny that ref's head is. That man needs a towel.
How much punishment she can endure. And again, it harks back to All Japan Women's promotion. Stars like the Crush Gals, Manami Toyota. A promotion that was originally inspired by none other than Mildred Burke.
Subject of the Queen of the Ring film, as right now the CEO of the ring, the CEO of AEW, laying some heavy shots in on her latest challenge.
Mercedes really taking a chance right here. Here we go.
Momo slips through the ropes, baiting in the
Let's go, Momo.
kicks again.
Those hips you were talking about, strong legs.
As Mercedes, I think that last one might have caught her on the chin, Nigel.
Has stunned the champion, no question about it. And Momo, which I told you, Tony, Japanese for a peach. That was a peach of a kick, landing right on the jaw.
Let's go! Let's go, Momo!
Clarice.
As now Watanabe, the cover. No, Mercedes kicking out.
I thought for sure that wiped Mercedes right out.
Good Lord, the impact was incredible to watch. I can only imagine how it felt.
Got to see it again, Nigel.
Just watch this, yeah. Only catching the tail end of it there. And you saw the reaction. Oh! The head, the whiplash, and nowhere to go.
Wait a
Back
second,
in the
inside
center.
the ring. Moneymaker potentially. Momo has no intention of finding out. Drives the champion face first into that corner. Oh!
Wow. Great timing by Mercedes.
And now Mercedes goes through. Center of the ring, statement maker cinched in. Watanabe, if her hair isn't obscuring her vision, the hands of Mercedes, I think, are over the nose and the eyes of the challenger.
They were certainly. Now, though, they're sliding up, and that's going to enable the challenger a little bit of space to breathe. But take a look on the face of the champion. You can see everybody crammed in here at Crypto.com Arena.
What a great crowd, and right now, Momo using the hips to get near the ropes.
Nah, I've been bald before.
What a counter.
I won't go bald again until I have to.
Chicken wing is
My dad is bald.
And Mercedes maneuvers underneath. Momo doing a good job of keeping her legs clear. Not getting hooked in by the champion.
And the crowd is going wild on either side. A great championship.
To be fair, my hair is thinning, but not enough for me to go bald yet. Let's go, Momo.
You're not kidding, Nigel.
The eyes are the window to the soul. What do you see when you look through that window? Oh, no, no. Almost fell into a cover. Serendipitously there, but what's in the soul of the TBS champion now, Tony? Is it doubt?
No, I think it's determination right now.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Mercedes.
I'm digging Momo. Momo's dope.
Likes that Three Amigos, but she also likes the frog splash.
Yes, she does.
Another homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
Let's go, Momo.
Cheering for her, some fans booing her, but you can't deny she is a star and is a champion.
He's a lightning rod.
But Momo sits upright.
Not going to get the splash. Not going to get anything at this point.
Yeah. Kick her again.
Caught Mercedes looking on the top rope.
Yeah, Mercedes got that foot stuck under the middle turnbuckle that time and couldn't escape. Just an open target.
Watch Biz is going to show up right after this match.
Will this be Momo Watanabe's night?
Good.
Momo Watanabe covers. 2. No. Mercedes kicks out.
Tell you what, mark of a champion is not only being able to send some offense to your opponent. Wow, look at that. But being able to
absorb, exactly, and the lower back of the champion, now the upper back as well.
Yeah, first that avalanche Uranage. Now Momo released the Peach Sunrise. The cover's made, and Mercedes, oh, barely kicking out. It was so close, Nigel.
Super close, but an interesting strategy, if I can point it out. Watanabe has not tried to hook a leg on any of those pinfall attempts. I'm not sure what her thinking is of it, but it could have left the back door open for the champion.
It's a great observation, Nigel. Let's see if it does.
Momo now maybe thinking Peach Sunrise.
That's exactly.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Yeah.
The pump handle is locked in, but Mercedes tried to reverse. Oh, Watanabe! A kick to that chest. Oh, a second one.
Holy smokes.
Underneath the jaw as well. Grit your teeth.
Man.
A third.
Oh, my God.
She may have some broken teeth after that, Nigel.
Broken jaw. We've got to be careful here.
As Watanabe now backing off, looking perhaps for that final shot. The round.
Yes.
Kick.
Stay down.
Covers. 2.
God damn it. Stay down.
Emphatic kick out.
Champion's hurt. There's no question about it. You can see the kick to the jaw. I'm not sure. I'm not going to play doctor here, but the champion is hurt. There's no question about it.
Nigel, to borrow a phrase, another phrase, I think this one's in the refrigerator. The door's closed, the lights are out, the eggs are cooling, the butter's getting hard, the jello's jiggling. We are witnessing a changing of the guard here tonight, Tony.
Could happen right now.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Other people have sold Mercedes Moné short.
Well, Momo, she crashed down, landing awkwardly on that ankle as Mercedes, the crossbody. 1, 2, and Watanabe kicks out.
My God, this is incredible. After a potential broken jaw, the greatest TBS champion of all time.
The money maker.
Oh, she's not done.
And now a statement to be made. Momo.
No, Momo. No.
This is why Mercedes is a great champion. This match right here, because she's
So disappointing.
in this.
See Billy Starks, young
So disappointing.
taking in the action and taking notes.
Take all the notes she wants. You cannot learn that.
No.
That is grit, that is determination. She's not a great champion, she's a great competitor.
And Momo brought it to the champion as well, Nigel. Take a look again.
You can see here a high angle release suplex. But just watch this, I'm not even going to add words. Oh, good God. Unfortunately, the miscue from Momo after that. led to this.
And Momo came off the rope, seemed to tweak her ankle, and that opened the door. Sometimes that's all it takes, Nigel, is one moment. That's why Mercedes Moné is held in such high regard, especially by yourself.
Indeed, an incredible match.
Congratulations once again to Mercedes Moné, the TBS champion, and apologies to Chick Hearn, but nonetheless, we turn our attention back to men's action here in AEW, and it's a match about so much more than the #1 contendership, Swerve and Ricochet.
3 years ago,
Trash. Absolute trash.
night in, night out, I showcased it to the world. From the moment that I stepped foot at AEW, Ricochet's been whooping the ass of all y'all favorite wrestlers.
Swerve to the top.
Ricochet's a winner. Oh, it was a low blow. And I proved it when I pinned Swerve Strickland to the mat. Tell him to give me the crown. Ricochet have something to show for all of his success.
3 decades. I need you to get my rope back. I want you to go back to being who these fans say you are.
The most dangerous man.
Oh, I don't know if I can do this anymore.
The biggest mistake that you made was that you left me breathing.
Whoever wins will be the #1 contender for the AEW World title.
You're in my way, and I'm taking back our legacy. Awakening the most dangerous man in AEW is a mistake.
No shit. No shit. Ricochet wins this.
Look at that logo.
Now the video wall emblazoned with the pattern of that embassy robe.
That's brutal.
Prince Nana's.
That is just shoving it in the face of Prince Nana.
He doesn't make the graphics, Tony.
Well, look at this. He's modified the robe. He's put his own logo.
Oh wow. Where's Leslie Jones?
Sense of the law, fellas.
Oh, stop that.
This contest set for one fall will determine the #1 contender for the AEW World title. Approaching ring first from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 208 pounds. Show some love for Ricochet.
9/10 of the wall, baloney.
And we caught a quick glimpse. The stars are out here in LA.
Yes, they are.
Comedian Ron Funches at ringside taking in the action for this one.
Be right back,
Jones
chat.
as well.
What a night it has been, and you know what? We got a lot more to go.
Yes, we are. This is the 3rd course in a 10-course meal, a feast of every flavor of pro wrestling.
This one has a chance, I think, as we saw in video packages, get very bloody.
I was going to say, Tony, I think if this is a feast of pro wrestling, this is a dish that will be served rare.
There you go.
So rare that it is bloody, but
That's why you're the man, and you are.
Whose house?
His opponent, being accompanied by Prince Nana from Tacoma, Washington, weighing 130 pounds.
He is fucking the whole thing up. My man not have monitors in. So bad.
of course, whoever leaves the arena here tonight will be the top contender against either Jon Moxley or the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland. But that's almost background music to the rivalry that is in the foreground between Swerve Strickland and Ricochet, the animosity.
So much vitriol between these two competitors. Certainly, you can see there. Strickland, a friend to the stars.
He's rushing. How do you rush so bad? Does he not have monitors in? He's got to have some monitors in. Oh, that's crazy. If he doesn't have monitors, that's an L on production. I can't blame him, man. That's an L on production.
He rode his wave of popularity.
Because even in that space, in that big of an arena, you can't, there's no fighting that. There's so much reverb going on. There is absolutely no way you can play in time without monitors. And if somebody didn't give him monitors, that is an L on production, 100%. I cannot blame him for that.
On Swerve as well.
Now, Ricochet has...
Now, if he's got monitors in and he's still rushing like that, then that's on him.
Ricochet has really found himself here in AEW, but
the fans here in Los Angeles reminding Ricochet what he's done by crossing the most dangerous man in professional wrestling. As Ricochet avoiding an early house call, Swerve avoiding a big pressure. Both men just going for the home run shot here very early as the shoulder tackle now drives Ricochet down to earth.
both men pulling for the proverbial big guns, but neither man connecting as yet. Ricochet doing the right thing.
Yes. Big pressure, spirit gun, house call, and then vertigo, all in the very first moments of this match. At least those four attempted and avoided.
Ricochet, who drew blood, first off winning a game of rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, come on. He jabbed him in the forehead with scissors.
He certainly won that game, didn't he?
Well, he did.
Now Ricochet ducks underneath, and Swerve had it scouted.
Yo!
Now with Ricochet up on the shoulders. Rib breaker.
Oh, man. You break the ribs, you break the back, you slow down. What Ricochet can do up top.
Break someone's back and I'm going to walk again. Just watch here. And Ricochet, very lean, sinewy body.
I mean, everything's uncensored on AEW pay-per-views.
To protect against the impact.
There's your robe.
All right. Brief moment to catch our breath. Want to give a special welcome to all our fans joining us for the first time on Prime Video. So great to have you here with us for Revolution. Already an incredible night, Tony, and we're just getting started.
I feel like, I will say this is why I like watching AEW pay-per-views. They feel more like WWE pay-per-views from like Attitude and Ruthless Aggression era, when you actually had to pay for them. Now, since everything's available, WWE, they really just kind of feel like glorified, you know, weekly shows. They don't feel that special.
Former AEW World Tag Team Champion.
They have to do a bunch of gimmicky celebrity stuff to kind of make it something.
2 wins away from becoming a 2-time AEW World Champion, but he can't afford to get blinded by the animosity between himself and Ricochet.
Yeah, that is a great point. Don't get blinded by the animosity because you want to be the #1 contender.
Right now, Ricochet, a moment of distraction. With Prince Nana on the outside, hard not to be distracted with what he's wearing.
And Nigel, Nana has been trying to keep Swerve, his focus not on this rivalry with Ricochet.
I think we've had 2 good matches so far.
But as he calls him boss, you have to focus on regaining the World Championship. That has to be your primary focus.
Is that the case? Why is he said to Swerve Strickland then, if you don't get my robe back, I'm not sure I can stay with you. I might be done. I don't think that Prince Nana should be the one making ultimatums. If it wasn't for Swerve Strickland, Prince Nana would be hawking coffee grounds on Canal Street.
Now Swerve unleashing his aggression on the floor. Oh, Nana.
Oh, yes.
Nana. What the hell? Tried to intervene. I think he tried to remind Swerve that this match needs to be won inside the ring, but
Yeah, even though we've talked about the robe, and that, of course, has upset Nana. Nana's always said, you want to be world champion again. He's tried to drive Swerve Strickland to that point.
Look at him.
Things breaking down between Swerve and Nana, but while that was happening, Ricochet, a house call of his own off the barricade while Swerve was unawares, and this could have shifted the match in Ricochet's favor completely.
Yep.
It absolutely has.
Listen, I'm watching Nana. I think
Ricochet.
I think Nana's leading.
The moonsault, the leg is hooked too.
Let's see if we can get a camera out that way.
He walked all the way around the ring during that.
There it is.
No shot. No shot. He flipped the birds and pieced out, bro.
And now from behind, it's a rabbit punch.
Nana has shown his true colors now.
Well, he's so upset about the robe, and I get it. And he's upset about Swerve. He's not the only one here.
Yeah, Leslie Jones very animated at ringside. But Ricochet getting the verbal abuse from the fans here in Los Angeles, but dishing out the physical abuse on Swerve Strickland. And as I mentioned, Nigel, Swerve potentially 2 wins away from becoming world champion. Ricochet, the same for him.
100%, and both of these men know how important it is to wear gold, what it can do for your career, for your bank account, for your prestige. Ooh, wow. I think in a striking exchange, I might have to give the advantage to Strickland.
Yeah, I would
Looks
say
solid here tonight.
The bigger frame, the heavier hitter, but Ricochet using his speed and agility. And the cutter there, catching Swerve.
Good Lord, wait a second.
What's he doing?
There are some vociferous people outside now. Look at the front row there. That's Prince Nana's mum, perhaps. I'm not sure. She is upset.
It's not Prince Nana's mother. It's Leslie
Damn.
Jones.
Damn, bro. Really? No shot. Oh my God.
Back to the action inside the ring.
Yeah,
You can hear her.
Ricochet is slowing it down. Let's keep in mind what's going on here. Winner of this match gets a world title shot. Ricochet has been very successful here in AEW. Made it all the way to the Continental Classic Finals, won the Gold League. Fans started to boo him. Well deserved, I might add.
Into the semifinals, actually. Sorry, Tony. That's where he was defeated by eventual winner Kazuchika Okada.
Right.
But backbreaker. All of that is in the past, but in the present, Swerve Strickland just connected with a massive drop kick.
Everyone knows what is on the line. World title opportunity, as you mentioned earlier, Excalibur. Cope facing off against the leader of the Death Riders, Jon Moxley, in tonight's main event.
Swerve, can he go back to getting gold again?
Ooh. Repeated lariats there from Swerve Strickland. Now the hammer throw into the ropes. Ricochet avoids the hip toss. Transitions out of it. Hammer throw of his own. A step ahead of Swerve. Oh, went for the cutter.
Yeah, Swerve was ahead on that one.
Now Swerve, one fluid movement. Into a stalling brain buster. Swerve going for cover here. 1, 2. Boom. Ricochet able to kick out.
Damn, Leslie.
Is she ever?
I know who she's even cheering for.
I think she cheers for Swerve. She keeps screaming his name out.
I don't know, I thought I saw her blow a kiss for Ricochet earlier. Oh, wow.
That running lariat from Ricochet turned the corner, put his entire body into it, and now with a chance to claim the #1 contendership as he ascends to the top.
Taking his time though, wants to secure his footing, doesn't want to slip, make a mistake.
Swerve up a second too soon for Ricochet's liking.
A little bit of tape on the right hamstring, quadricep of Ricochet. Maybe a tweak injury, perhaps.
It's a great call. First time we've noticed that.
Certainly, the former AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland hasn't tried to strike any offense there.
I don't know
Wait a
what
second. Watch this.
I don't know what Swerve has in mind. This is so damn dangerous for both men.
Shot to the midsection. Ricochet drops down to the apron, and Ricochet is going after the legs of Swerve.
Now Swerve had the hands up there, Excalibur, but it didn't work. It still staggered him.
Yeah, blocked some, but not all of the Gamengiri, and now Ricochet the springboard. Dragon Rana. 1, 2, no. Swerve rotates.
God, what power, what strength by Swerve.
The power bomb.
Look at this.
Swerve looking for a second.
Ooh.
Drives him down. 1, 2.
That was superhuman effort by Swerve, and Ricochet still got out of it.
Incredible strength, as I said, from the former AEW World Champion. Watch this. Dead weight all the way up, and boom, switching the momentum mid-flight with the hook of the leg, really forcing Ricochet to expend some energy to kick out.
And Nigel, you know better than most that that is a tremendous amount of core strength being displayed by Swerve Strickland. He came up favoring that left rib. I don't know if it's an injury or a stitch in his side. Could be worth observing as this match continues, but right now, Ricochet, the back elbow staggering Swerve.
Looking for that hook kick.
No.
But instead, Strickland right on the jaw.
Yeah, met with the roundhouse kick.
Seeing how devastating those kicks to the jaw can be. Wait a second.
Ooh, his neck was not laying right.
The apron, Swerve went down on the crown of his head.
Oh, you know, we are approaching the 1-year anniversary of when Swerve became world champion at Dynasty. It would mean so much for him to get back in that seat to get another shot. But right now, he's just got to worry about getting back in the ring.
Well, Ricochet's telling you to shut up, Tony. I'd listen to him if I were you.
As Ricochet has done a fantastic job of neutralizing self-styled most dangerous man in professional wrestling. Now Ricochet.
What, did he look over here at
over
us?
his shoulder.
Hey, no, other table, thank you.
Not only can Ricochet earn a title opportunity, but he can screw Swerve Strickland out of one as well. And with the history between these two men, that may be just as important.
Right now, he's not worrying about winning the title. He's going for injury. I guess he's trying to prove a point to Swerve.
Swerve.
That is the kind of man that Ricochet has become. Ruthless. He will do whatever it takes.
Swerve trying to get low, trying to widen that base. He's actually punching at the legs of Ricochet, and now. Well,
watch this.
Wait a.
Oh, no.
Swerve with Ricochet on the shoulders.
Oh.
Absolutely no give on the solid oak table.
Oh, hell, man. That's got to be it. Rolling in the ring, become the #1 contender. Aubrey Edwards.
As easy as that, Tony.
Take another look.
This, the neck, the shoulders, you could see there from a different angle. Ricochet is trying to tuck as best as he can to protect his neck. But there's only so much you can do with no give on the table.
Yeah, the super reinforced table, as now Swerve has returned Ricochet to the ring.
Yep.
Swerve on the ascent.
He's going for the Swerve stomp, I do believe, here, Excalibur.
This is how he won the title from Samoa Joe.
Dynasty a year ago. Just
stomp. The cover is made. And it's a no.
How about Ricochet? He knows what's going on. He realizes what they're fighting for.
A rare miscalculation, perhaps, from the former AEW World Champion Strickland, not hooking a leg. But I think he thinks he took so much out of Ricochet, didn't need to.
As Ricochet up to his knees, Swerve.
God, so much energy here.
Watching Ricochet collapse.
The fans are really into this one, guys. Wow.
Look at that, interesting. Ricochet going down to the mat.
Oh, the low blow. But that's... Swerve knew it was coming, but the eye poke, he couldn't anticipate now. Northern Light suplex. As Ricochet holds on.
Damn. Okay, Ricochet, I see you.
Great moves by...
The low blow changed the trajectory of the match in their first encounter.
Yep, good call.
And it was the blocked low blow this time that may crown Ricochet as the top contender for the AEW World Championship.
He feels it. You can see it.
Taking a lot of time.
6:30 senton. He crushed Swerve Strickland. 1, 2, 3. No!
That's how much this means to Swerve Strickland.
My God, the impact of that. He got all of it. I don't know if we can see that. But just watch. Wait.
Looks like Prince Nana.
What is he doing back out here?
Nana taking the roll back. And wait a second, Swerve. The roll up. 2. No!
Strickland distracting Ricochet.
And now back elbow. Both men trying to go behind one another, but it's... Oh! Ricochet to top out Nana!
Soft landing.
Nana put the robe on, as you can see, but Ricochet rips it right off.
This has been one bad move after another for Prince Nana.
Oh, wait a second. Darling driver on the floor. Swerve got caught on the tope and got driven down by Ricochet.
The Dr. Ken getting right in his face, too.
Swerve might need a doctor after that.
Of course, the stars are out here in LA, and the stars are out for blood, and the blood they want is Ricochet's.
Again, so much passion, so much drama in this match from the fans.
Oh, look, he's going to wear the mask. He's going to beat him when he's wearing the robe.
But Tony, it's all about the drama inside the ring.
Absolutely it is.
And this match may be ending courtesy the Vertigo, the cover, 2, and no!
Look at the face of Ricochet on that. Again, it gets down, when you're talking about getting a chance at wrestling for the world title, it gets down to who wants it the most.
Yeah, Nigel, Ricochet came to AEW intent on proving that he was world championship quality. He is finding out what it is like to wrestle a world champion on a stage like this. And look at Nana.
How to compete with Nana on the outside. What a buffoon. Get him out of there.
Nana just trying to reclaim what's his. Wait a second, Swerve, the roll up again. 1, 2. No, again. Ricochet.
Oh.
Nana gets crushed in the corner, but still. And look at this. 2. Oh! A handful of trunks. He had the belt of Swerve.
Oh.
That rocked the head of Ricochet.
You like that one? Watch this. There's another.
The sequel even better than the original.
No shot, bro.
On it goes.
No shot.
Unbelievable that he kicked out of two house calls.
But can he survive? Big pressure.
Yes, sir.
Wow. That was a great match. That was a great match. I tell you, AEW know how to put on a pay-per-view. I gotta give him that. Leslie, I can't, bro. Hey, chat, what's that move called when he puts him on the shoulder and then spins him and drops him? What is that?
For the AEW World Championship, who will be watching? You see Brad Williams as well, comedian.
How about
Brad will be watching our main event with, dare I say, outsized interest, Nigel.
But will he be sat beside Prince Nana?
Is that a cutter? That's not a cutter, is it?
Or is Nana done the unthinkable, the unforgivable.
This was as good a #1 contender.
When he puts him on the shoulder, so he got him here, and then he spins him, and then drops him. 2K got so many damn moves on there, you can't search for nothing. You gotta sift through all of the shit, and I ain't got time for all that. Shit.
Will it be Jon Moxley or will it be Adam Copeland in the future of Swerve Strickland? We will find out in our main event. But before we get
It's almost like he does like a side slam, but he spins him and catches him in the air and does a side slam kind of deal. Something like that. All right, chat. Listen, I gotta step out for a minute. I need to go grab some food before this place closes. So, actually,
And if any other bitch wants to step
it doesn't matter. I already ordered it, so I need to go pick up this food. I'll be back in a second. I'm leaving this on so you can watch it, but I'm gonna step away for a minute, and I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes or so.
the man who will put his Continental Championship on the line against Brody King.
Brody's not a guy you want on the opposite side of you. Okada's got no answer for King.
Big bad Brody King, Okada, these two will meet for the Continental Championship.
You better bring the fight of your life, because I am.
Well, he may bark like a dog, but he's no bitch.
This bout set for one fall is for the AEW Continental Championship. Introducing the challenger from Venice, California, weighing 285 pounds, Brody King.
Brody King, born and raised Van Nuys, California, San Fernando Valley, 818 till he dies, just about 20 miles north of here. So he will definitely have the hometown advantage. And Brody and I got to share a brief moment earlier today here on the floor of the Crypto.com arena. I first met him, first called his matches about 7 years ago. American Legion post number 308, Reseda, California for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. And now, here he is competing for the Continental Championship, once the greatest of all time in Kazuchika Okada at the legendary Crypto.com arena. What a moment.
I think that says a lot about the man and the effort that Brody King has made to get it here to the big time. Very well said.
This is big time.
It really is. You can't get any bigger than this. One of the great international stars ever.
And his opponent from Aichi, Japan, weighing 236 pounds, he is the AEW Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada!
Kazuchika Okada, Nigel, you know how many men carry a poker face to the ring. They don't want to show their emotions, but Kazuchika Okada, I've noticed over his last few Continental Championship defenses in Australia and Brisbane against Buddy Matthews, against Brody King here tonight, coming to the ring with a look of disinterest, almost like he's put out by the fact that he has to defend the title. And I think that's to unnerve his opponent, to make his opponent feel disrespected.
Yeah, unquestionably that look of apathy, not genuine. This young man here has used mind games ever since he arrived here in AEW. One of the biggest stars of his generation. Created an incredible, legendary legacy in the land of the rising sun. Certainly would have to be considered a favorite in this match, and not taking anything away from big bad Brody King, who, as you said earlier, he's got to have the butterflies in his belly right now.
Absolutely. You are right on all counts, Nigel.
Usually am.
This is one of the... Okada coming to AEW is one of the biggest headlines ever in wrestling.
It makes me think of Lionel Messi joining Inter Miami and competing at still a world-class level. Okada, he's been able to do that. I mean, maybe thinking like Okada's coming here for a paycheck and for a retirement, but no, Okada's here to compete, as we saw in the Continental Classic. He went through the toughest tournament in pro wrestling in North America, and he came out on top. He defended his championship throughout that tournament. Not in the matches, but by winning that tournament, he proved that he had the mettle to hold that championship.
Perhaps arguably the greatest tournament wrestler of his generation. Stoic oftentimes. We saw the interaction backstage. He bumped into Big Bad Brody King and said sorry. It wasn't going to be enough.
It wasn't all he said.
But Brody is fired up, man.
Realizes the size of the opportunity. What it would mean, a victory here, not just a continental title, but a victory over a man, the legacy and the prestige of Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, most certainly one of the greatest to ever step foot in the ring is Kazuchika Okada. And a victory over him is no small feat, as many men, as I was going to say, as many men, as a short list of men can attest to how much that victory means to them. It can change the course of their career. But
how calm Okada is. Ooh, wow.
Brody King just testing the jaw of the champion with that elbow strike.
Come down with him.
And now.
The chest is already red. We're only like 4 minutes into the match. Look at the chest of Okada.
Yeah, we saw Wednesday night, Nigel, how it broke down between these two men in the tag match in Dynamite's main event. Anytime they shared the ring, Brody King was swinging for the fences on Kazuchika Okada.
Realized he wanted to make a statement. He wanted to make his opponent tonight think about it. 4 days, 5 days, however long ago it was. I guarantee you, those stinging shots will still be ringing in the head and the memory of Kazuchika Okada.
Okada clearly with his bell run.
Yep, and he's on the chair.
King throws his body into the champion, but the champion avoids the contact. And Okada the DDT on the floor.
Yes, sir. That's my gun.
Back.
And Nigel, this has, I mean, it's always been a case with Okada since he's arrived here in AEW.
Watch what happened. It wouldn't take long.
Mariah May, I think she was thrown face first onto that AEW Women's World Championship title belt, but
well, you know this is going to be physical. It's going to be unpredictable. Two of the biggest female stars, period. I'll retract that. Two of the biggest stars, period, in all of pro wrestling.
And this is the third match in the trilogy between two women who at one time, Nigel, were inseparable.
But it was before plot point one.
That was a ruse.
Mariah May turning on Toni Storm. How ironic.
Sorry about that, chat. Food was not ready when I got there.
Mariah May using this.
Even though it was supposed to be.
Falls count anywhere, no disqualification, Excalibur.
No holds barred. It has come to this between these two women. Mariah May.
Look at that picture there. The salacious. Oh, what the hell is that?
Taylor, but Luther. Oh, the low blow. And now Mariah, the drop kick. Oh,
man, not a great night for Luther.
But not a great night for Mariah. May have lost her footing on that drop kick. As
there's no give there on the floor in the lower back of the now challenger, former AEW Women's Champion Mariah May, screaming in agony.
The 13th ever AEW Women's World Champion. It turned out to be an unlucky 13 for Mariah in Brisbane last month. Her time was Toni Storm.
But the bottom line, Excalibur, you hit the nail on the head. This is the rubber match. Who's going to go home the winner of this trilogy? Watch out!
I don't know if either was going to go home after that, JR.
I think you're right, Tony.
Good God.
They're taking every risk in the book. That's how high stakes this is.
The sky high off the stage through the production table at ringside.
We heard the champion threaten May.
And now the cover. Two.
Wow. Desperation kick out from the challenger. I was saying the champion will see here. Oh, look at this. Driving May down through the table. A very awkward landing. And Storm. You mentioned Betty Davis. Take a look at Toni Storm. She's dressed up like Betty Davis.
She's got Betty Davis eyes. No doubt about that.
Boom. The whole face. And whatever happened to Baby Jane, or maybe Cesar Romero's Joker from the Batman.
This match is so unpredictable. This rivalry is so intense.
Why is Toni Storm built like that, bro?
The steps don't give a damn.
I think it might have been to the point of the step as well. As look at Mariah
trying to get away here.
Trying to make an escape, but she can't go too far because remember it's falls count anywhere. But
Good Lord!
Mariah May meeting a fork in the road.
Toni Storm said she'd doom her womb.
And the DDT.
Well, that's not factual.
I can't ever
I think her leotard or whatever it's called and the tights that she's wearing is not doing her any favors. Toni Storm actually has a great ass.
In the history of AEW, if not beyond.
She's thick.
I absolutely agree. And you just got to wonder who's going to pay the ultimate price here when it's all said and done, Tony.
It's the Hollywood ending, the ultimate Hollywood ending, JR. With you right here, the executive producer of Queen of the Ring.
Oh, wait a second, the hip attack.
Watching in.
Oh, that's not going to help. Toni Storm.
Yeah, Nigel, we've seen throughout the night how unforgettable. Oh, no!
Cranials bouncing off steel steps. Guess who's going to win that confrontation? The steps, of course.
We've seen how forgiving.
Shoulder power slam.
Those steps can be, or the barricades can be all night long, but those steps, to JR's point, the Storm Zero, that short pile driver. Remember, it was not too long ago that Mariah hit one just like that on Toni Storm at the top of the stage a few weeks ago at Collision.
Very dangerous, very devastating. A short pile driver like that. Traditional pile driver, you get your opponent up and arguably they have time to prepare for it. Tuck it in as best as you can. But when it comes so quick and so short, no time to prepare.
Oh, God.
Oh, there will be blood.
My God in heaven, ladies and gentlemen. The claret is flowing.
Toni Storm bleeding as Mariah May paying a visit to the prop department, and now, oh, look at mocking the champion.
Taking her veil, rubbing her head with it.
Well, will Mariah May be married to the AEW World Championship?
Well, she's got more devices, Nigel. She's not done. Is Mariah.
How tough is Tony Storm?
About to find out.
How devious is Mariah May?
Again.
Oh, Tony. Oh, my God.
Oh, no, the chair stacked up.
You sure that's it? I don't think that's the one I'm talking about.
Give at all on that one as the cover's made. 1, 2.
Is he like with that? It looks like he spins him up to his shoulder, but I'm talking once he's on the shoulder, he then spins him and then slams him.
And remember, because it's no disqualification, I believe that means there's no rope breaks, Nigel.
Like he spins him in midair.
Mariah May is free to enact.
But something's got to give, ladies
The
and
version
gentlemen.
of the power
The
slam.
human
All right, I'll
anatomy
find
can
it.
only take so much. No
It's a,
matter
it's a
your gender.
specific one that I'm talking
I
about.
guess we're going to find out.
Swerve did it tonight, but I don't know what it's
No
called.
idea what's in the bucket.
Tony Storm bringing a champagne bucket to the ring, but oh, it's a
I'll research the power slam.
Oh, my God, it's glass. You are right, Excalibur. Now
Left that under there.
there's buckets on either end here.
Will Ospreay's finish? I don't know Will Ospreay's finish.
What are we seeing here? This is.
Wait a second.
I think I've got an idea. Let's watch how this unfolds.
You got an idea
I
about
think
this?
We've got
the adhesive
tape,
is on the outside.
We need some adhesive, and we've got glass. What does that make?
Okay, got you.
I have never seen anything like this in a professional wrestling match.
The fans are so emotionally invested here in this amazing match on this amazing card here in Los Angeles.
Knuckles full of broken glass.
Charged.
No, not you talking about the Stormbreaker? No, not that. That's closer, but no, that's not it.
Oh, good God! Right in the mouth. Right in the mouth of Mariah May.
And Mariah May immediately rolling to the outside.
Like I said, it's super specific. I gotta find it. I think it's some kind of power slam, but I gotta find it.
What else sadistic can one do?
She is a dangerous woman. Histrionic. To bat. Storm said May could take the title from her cold, dead hips, and that
You see
might
the
be what it
effects.
takes.
The effects of the broken glass wrapped around the fist of Tony Storm.
I've called a lot of matches, male and female, in my 50-year career, but I don't think I've ever called anything quite like this. Good Lord, good God Almighty, what are we doing here?
That's the broken neck of that champagne bottle. Dug it into a fork.
Oh! The champagne bottle shattered between the legs of Tony.